सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ॐ Chapter 5 Verse number 26. कामक्रोधवियुक्तानां यतीनां यतचेतसाम् अभितो ब्रह्मनिर्वाणम् वर्तते विदितात्मनाम्। Lord Krishna, concluding the teaching of this 5th chapter with this verse 26th, by performing one's own duty without any doership, that is called karma sannyasa. Karma sannyasa means dropping. Dropping what? Karma means action. Dropping one's own action is called yoga here. We may get doubt immediately how Krishna can advise the people to drop their action. We have to understand karma sannyasa means karma phala rupa sannyasa. That karma you can perform, you have to perform, you must perform, but that phala asha, phala ichha, with the result oriented mind, never perform the action. Result also you want, but not that your whole mind is preoccupied only with result. So, such a mind cannot perform the action completely efficiently if it is result oriented. So, when I am performing my action, I must be duty oriented. When I am duty oriented, result is hidden in that orientation. Result is already included in that. When I am duty oriented, I put effort, all sorts of resources. With that help, I will do my best. Naturally, the result bound to come. The result may be pleasant or unpleasant. Pleasant or unpleasant, we have no choice. Pleasant sometimes, many times unpleasant also. But the unpleasant also, you have to look at it as a stepping stone. For me, it is a learning point. Any failure in my results, suppose I get failure in my results, not pleasant, favorable result, suppose. How to look at that unfavorable result? Lord Krishna says, same mind, same uniform mind. How can I get this? Means if you have that Atma Darshanam, you will get it. Inevitable, the results are not in your hands. Ishwararpana buddhya, I perform my duty. Prasada buddhya, I take results. Pass. So nishkamataya, without expecting any result, perform your duty, go ahead. Nishkamataya. Chitta Shuddhi comes, Jnana Yogyata, Jnana Prapti. So he says here, Kama Krodha Vyuktanam. How can I perform such an action? Without any Kama and Krodha. Without any binding desires. Here Kama means binding desires. Krodha means anger. A person who is free from Kama and Krodha, free from binding desires and free from anger also. Why both of them Lord Krishna putting together? I have already pointed out, all unfulfilled desires converted into Krodha, anger. Vyuktanam, that is first one. Yata chetasam, whose minds are disciplined. Chetas means mind. Chetasam, with those minds. What type of minds? Yata. Yam dhatu. Yam means to control, to discipline. Yata chetasam. Samyata antahkaranam, whose mind is disciplined, controlled. And the third one is yatinam, for those seekers. For those seekers. They are called yatina. Yatate iti yatihi, or prayatnam karoti iti yatihi. Why is called yatihi? Because he put an effort all the time. Yatihi. Fourth one is viditatmanam. Viditam means knowing. Viditaha gnata atma eshamte. Viditatma means, and who have discovered the Atma as himself. As the Viditatma. So, this body-mind complex is just like a shell. This shell is covering me, the Atma, as it were. As it were, it is covering. So, Viditatma, the person knows, he is called Viditatma. Of such people, Viditatmanam, how they understood that Atma, we have to supply through scriptural study, Shravanam, Mananam. Without the scriptural study systematically, there is no question of knowing Atma. Impossible. Shastra says, Panditaha api Brahmanveshanam swatantrena na kuryat. Even the Pandita, a scholarly person, he knows the whole Veda, Bhagavad Gita, everything well read, Parayanam, everything he does. And he knows the language command also is there. Even though he is having that language command, he knows the language, but he should not study on his own. That's what Shastra says here. Viditatmanam abhitaha brahma nirvanam vartate. With these qualifications, all these qualifications he attained because of that karma, kartrutva sannyasa. Kartrutva means doership. I am the doer. That ego is the problem. Morning onwards, whatever we do, I am the doer, I am the doer. I am going to be the enjoyer. This bhavana. That ego, as long as that ego is there, these qualifications are very difficult. So that ego has to go first. That's why we have to do lot of karma yoga first. Selfless actions we have to do. Selfish actions 25%. First beginning of the stage, selfish actions 75%. 25% selfless. Sakama 75. Nishkama 25. First early stages now. Then after 30, 40, Nishkama more, sakama less. That means 50% nishkama, 50% sakama. Okay. Then 55 retirement. We are giving lot of margin. After retirement, at least social service panda kudado. So person again take up another job. I am not telling it is wrong, but according to Shastra, that age from Sakama, Nishkama must be 75%. Sakama only 25%. Then the more you are growing older and older, Nishkama has to increase 80%, 90%, 95%, and 5% only Sakama. Selfish action. I have to survive, no? Selfish, 5%. So 95% Nishkama irannada, all these are problem. All these are possible. Otherwise problem. Okay. All these are possible when a person perform Nishkama karma. So maximum people always working for what? For their sake, for their family. Namiruvar, namakuruvar. அதில் நியூக்ளியஸ் ஃபேமிலியில் வெளியில் வரதே கஷ்டம். அதனால் social service activities must be there from teenage onwards. We have to start social service activities from teenage onwards. We have to start slowly. You develop that karma yoga actions and all, then slowly you will improve. So such a person attain Brahma Nirvanam. So early age karma yoga or Nishkama karma ending up where? Culmination. Brahma Jnana. But when they start that social service at the age of 12, 13, 14, 15, they do not know. That's why school children, they start service to the society. We have to teach them. Very difficult serving others without any expectation or appreciation, recognition. Either we have expectation of money or name, fame, some recognition, at least appreciation of like that. 55 years, 60 years we go on crazing, for this. So therefore such a person can never grow mature at all. That's why never expect anything. But I feel so happy, satisfaction within me when I do. Even I am doing this work, I am getting satisfaction. It has to become a part of my life. And that's why sannyasa. Why we take sannyasa? No? Sannyasi irundha idella seekram pannalam. கிரகஸ்தாசிரமம் இருந்த கஷ்டம். அந்த பர்சன்டேஜில் சொன்னது கிரகஸ்தனுக்கு. சன்னியாசிக்கு சின்ன வயசுலயே 95% நிஷ்காம தான், only 5%. But as a grihastha you can have 25 to 50 to 75. Then Brahma Nirvana. Brahma Nirvana means what? Atma Jnanam, attainment of moksha. That is possible. So the total steps what we have seen: values first, religious life, purify yourself, then initially you have to put effort, gain knowledge, study scriptures. Don't say after retirement only I will study. Gita, Bhagavad Gita study is only for old people, not but black hair people. Old people, don't think like that. It is for all people. Gain knowledge and that get conviction. Aham Brahma Asmi. Eppo? After 90 years. Here now itself. The Jnana Varana, the attainment of Brahman, Brahma Nirvanam. As soon as possible. Don't waste the time. Why? Dinayaminyau sahayam pratah shishiravasantau punarayatah kalaha kridati gacchati ayuhu. We do not know how long our lifespan. Next shloka. Now from 27th onwards, Lord Krishna giving and ground for 6th chapter. Meditation. How to get this Brahma Nirvanam. How to get conviction. How to say Brahma Asti, God is there, God exists. That is called indirect knowledge. God exists somewhere. Not only that, God exists here also in my body. This is also a indirect knowledge. Brahma Asti, Ishvaraha Asti. Bhagavan is there. Paroksha Jnana. But that will not remove my limitation. That will not remove my sorrow. That will not remove my dissatisfaction. That ajnana, that paroksha jnanam always keeps me on my toes. No. On my toes, running here and there. All the time. குறை ஒன்றும் இல்லைன்னு சொல்ல மாட்டேன். குறை குறை குறைன்னு சொல்லிட்டே இருப்பேன். எப்பவுமே ஏதோ ஒரு குறை. குறை ஒன்றும் இல்லை அங்க எப்ப சொல்ல முடியும்? From the heart it should come. So, Brahma Asti, Jnanam will not remove. That is called information. If Aparoksha Jnanam Ahanu, it has to become indirect knowledge. Not direct knowledge, it has to become. Brahma Asti is Paroksha Jnanam, indirect knowledge. இப்போ அது என்ன ஆகணும்னா பிரம்மா அகமஸ்மி, அதுதான் ஜீவாத்மா பரமாத்மா ஐக்கிய ஞானம். சப்போஸ் இஃப் ஐ கம் டு கன்க்ளூஷன், அது எப்படி சுவாமினி நானும் ஜீவாத்மன் பரமாத்மா எப்படி ஆக முடியும்? இதெல்லாம் impossible things and all you are talking, and suppose student is already confirmed with that and sitting and listening, what poor teacher can do? Teacher is helpless. The student has decided, I cannot become Paramatma, I can never identify myself with Paramatma, and a student has decided, suppose, ஏதோ பாபம் சுவாமினே சொல்றான் அப்படின்னு நினைச்சுட்டே இருந்தா நான் என்னதான் பண்ண முடியும் குரு? So therefore, whatever Swamini is telling is said in Shastra, Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna is telling, so there must be something I have to work. Brahma Asti, Brahma Asti, Brahma Asti, God is there, God is there, itna solli nirikame. That God, real nature is Atma Swarupam. That Atma Swarupam, God is all-pervading. Since He is all-pervading, He is all-pervading also. Chonnanilliyo? All-pervading God is all-pervading. First all-pervading anu therinjuko, purinjuko, appuram all-pervading anu purinjuko, appuram all-the Brahman anu therinjuko. Idudha gnana. Idhukku namu, yes, I will try ani convict. Promise எடுத்துக்கணும். I have to take a vow. I have to get this knowledge. This is the truth. This is the fact. No one can change in this world. However, maybe he is a great bhakta, he has no right to rule out this. If you word to word, you go into deep into the Shastra, you know what Bhagavan Krishna is talking. But you require guts now. Courage. You must be a brave person. Kaschid dhiraha pratyagatmana maikshate. Only courageous people can claim and own up. Timid people cannot claim, cannot own up. Therefore, when I am listening in the class, I have to listen. I am the Jivatma. I am going to recognize I am Paramatma. அட்லீஸ்ட் அந்த அளவுக்காவது கன்விக்ஷன் இருக்கணும். அதான் சொல்லட்டும் பாம சுவாமி, நம்ம எப்படிதான் ஆக போறோம்? அப்படி இருந்தா ஈவன் பிரம்மாஜி டீச் பண்ணா கூட ஞானம் வராது. வாட் டு டாக் ஆஃப் ஆர்டினரி சுவாமினி. ஈவன் ஃபோர்-ஹெடட் பிரம்மாஜி ஆல்சோ கேனாட் டீச் தெம் அன்லெஸ் ஸ்டூடெண்ட் இஸ் நாட் ப்ரிப்பேர்ட். புரியுறதா? Unless student is not prepared wholeheartedly, I want to get moksha, I want to get liberation, I want to get that Atma Jnanam, Here now itself, I go along with the teaching of Swamini. I go along with the teaching of Lord Krishna, Bhagavad Gita. Let me open my mind, heart for this teaching. If that student mind, heart is open, heart open, avanga enga pandradilla. Inge open pananum. Open-mindedness, conviction towards Shastra. Shastra சொல்றது உண்மைதான். அந்த குரு மேல அந்த ஸ்ரத்தா, சாஸ்திர மேல ஸ்ரத்தா இருந்தா such a person will get. So அதுக்கு meditation வேணும். Having heard about the Atma, that Atma sarvada sarvatra asti. Now that Atma ahamasmi iti. I am that Brahman. Now Swamini is telling, Krishna is telling, Bhagavad Gita is teaching that way only. Therefore, how to assimilate that fact? Lord Krishna gives a meditation process. Start meditation, dwelling upon the teaching here called meditation. Nididhyasanam. How to do Nididhyasanam? How to dwell upon the teaching, abiding in that teaching. Dwell upon the teaching means I have to invoke the teaching when the crisis comes. When the OC, RC, higher I, lower I conflict comes, I have to invoke the teaching. I have to bring the teaching out. Yes, aham brahmasmi. I have no janana, marana, dukkha, shoka, marana, all are not there for me. Mano, buddhi, ahankara, chittani, nahamani sollanum. Adukada in the nididhyasanam. Either by sitting or standing or walking at any place, at any time, meditation you can do. But Lord Krishna giving a prescription of sitting and doing. How to do nididhyasanam, contemplation. This meditation is the person for that person who already heard the Shastra up to 6th chapter systematically. For that person this meditation, okay. Those who have already received the teaching from 11th verse 2nd chapter, teaching has started. From that place onwards up to here, whoever has received the whole teaching, for them how to assimilate this Atman, my Swarupam. Now look into the sloka. Why have you read? No. Sparshan krutva bahirbahyan चक्षुश्चैवान्तरे भ्रुवोः प्राणापानौ समौ कृत्वा नासाभ्यन्तरचारिणौ यतेन्द्रियमनोबुद्धिः मुनिर्मोक्षपरायणः विगतेच्छाभयक्रोधः यः सदा मुक्त एव सः. Now, Nididhyasana Abhyasa, Lord Krishna is giving. This is a different topic. Now, almost we have entered in the 6th chapter. Vechikalam. Okay. Almost we have entered in the 6th chapter. What he says? Bahyan sparshan bahihi kritva. Bahyan means external. Sparshan means sense objects. Sense objects that sounds, ears are hearing the sounds, external sounds, and eyes are meant for seeing the scenes, forms, colors, Colors and forms are sense objects. Sounds are sense objects. And nose is meant for what? Smell. So smell is sense object. Then the tongue is tasting. It has got a taste capacity. The taste what we are seeing, that object is that also a sense object. Rasagulla, gulab jam, anything for that matter. And the touch, the skin is having the object, sense object. When you touch certain objects, they are called sense objects which are touched by the skin. You feel that. All those sense objects are there. Our whole life in the morning, from the morning till night, until we go to deep sleep, all these sense organs interacting with sense objects. Shabda, sparsha, rupa, rasa, gandha. Shabda corresponding to the ear, shrotrendriyam. Sparsha, skin. Sparsha, shabda, sparsha, rupa, connected to the eyes, forms, colors. Rasa, connected to rasanendriyam, taste. Gandha, connected to the nose. All these, Lord Krishna is asking, keep outside. All the sense objects, keep them outside. Why Lord Krishna has to say outside? They are all outside only, no? They are already outside only. Bahyan sparshan bahi krutvan. Let them be there. That means, even though they are outside, external, you go on thinking about them, no? If they are as good as in your mind. So don't allow them to enter into your mind. When you are doing meditation, if you think about Rasagulla, what happened? Rasagulla dhyanam. Atma dhyanam badala Rasagulla dhyanam. Suppose when you are doing meditation, you keep some agarbatti, nice agarbatti. And you are doing dhyana and that smell is so nice. What is this agarbatti? Which company? Where from this has come? Next time again I have to buy this only. Enna dhyanam? Agarbatti dhyanam. Atma dhyanam gone. Even the object is outside, it is as good as inside. Adada. Let it be outside only. Don't think. Your mind should not involve in those objects. Even forms. Even the forms are outside, but my mind is thinking about that form. What will happen? That object is as good as in my mind. Therefore, that is what? Let them be there where they are. Let them be there where they are. Especially while doing meditation, 20 minutes. Not throughout the day, Lord Krishna asking. Only 20 minutes minimum. Sparshan, bahyan sparshan, bahihi kritva. Then what to do? Next. Chakshuhu bhruvoho antare kritva. Next step. First you keep the objects outside, don't dwell upon them. Generally we buy one ticket. Physically we are traveling one person only. But how many along with us, how many are traveling? My son also traveling with me, my daughter also traveling with me, my husband also traveling with me, our wife also. You are ticket. But all people are along with this person and you are traveling with 10 people. All your family members you are traveling. Is it not? So leave them at home itself. You are buying only one ticket here, meditator. When you are meditating upon yourself, I am meditator. I am going to meditate upon Atma. Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. I am that Shiva. I am that Atman. Na buddhi, na ahankara, na mata, na pita, na bandhu, na putra, na mitra. None of them are here. Is the meditation pannanam. இப்படி பண்ணணும், தியானம் பண்ணணும். That's why meditation is compulsory. We have to meditate every day, even minimum 10 minutes to 20 minutes, until you get Brahmanishtha. It's outside, you have to close your eyes. Chakshuhu means eyes. Bhruvoho antare. Bhru means middle portion of the eyes. Eyebrow center. Bhruvoho, of that eyebrow center. Antare, middle of the eyebrow center, you have to look. Don't look like that, you will get headache. Look at your eyebrow center means don't look outside anartham. Okay, don't look outside. That means keep your eyeballs under your eyelids. Innu sollanamana easy. Let your eyeballs be under your eyelids. Now my eyeballs are under eyelids. Close, that's all. But people take this line literally. Literally they take and look at the eyebrow center. Looking at the eyebrow center, he kannu vechinadu not to see in eyebrow center. Very difficult, no? People அங்கே பார்த்து தலைவலி வருதுங்க. நார்மலாக க்ளோஸ் பண்ணாலும் சில பேருக்கு மெடிடேஷன் பண்ணும்போது தலைவலி வரும். இங்கே பார்த்து என்ன வரும்? தலைவலி வரும். ஸோ பீப்புள் கெட் ஹெடேக் அண்ட் தே ஸ்டாப் மெடிடேஷன். ஹூ ஆஸ்க்ட் யூ டு see eyebrow center? So don't see eyebrow center. You need not see. Just close your eyelids. Ada chakshuru bhruvoho antare. That is the meaning. Chakshush bhruvoho antare kritva. That's why we have to close your eyes when you are meditation doing. What is the reason? See, 75% of knowledge you are getting through the eyes only, not other sense organs. If I open my eyes, I look at those objects and my mind goes outside. If I see other objects by opening my eyes, if I do meditation, mind easily goes. These are the entry gates, Mind goes outside through the eyes. So therefore close your eyes. That means sparshan, bahyan sparshan, bahihi is possible. If you open your eyes, they enter into your mind. So therefore close your eyes. They will not enter your mind. Easily you can concentrate. You can focus on your Ishtadevata. You can focus on your Ishtadevata easily. That is the purpose. Samprekshanaasikagram swam disishchanavalokayan, going to come in 6th chapter. Nasikagram, இப்போ ப்ரூன்னு சொல்லிட்டாரு, அப்புறம் நாசிகான்னு சொல்ல போறாரு. அப்போ லார்டு கிருஷ்ணா only confused, I think. 5th chapterல ப்ருவோஹோ மத்தியன்னு சொன்னாரு. Sampreksha means look at your tip of the nose. இது வேற தலைவலி. டிப்பில் இல்லைன்னு என்ன பண்ணணும்? Some people, Japanese and all, if you go to Assam, they don't have tip. அப்போ என்ன பண்ணணும்? They have to keep a plastic nose. Nasika agra means not tip of the nose. Just you look down half closed. It is as though looking downwards. Looking as though tip of the nose. Okay. After closing your eyes, then what? Prana panau samau kritva. Prana vikshanam. This is called prana vikshanam. Prana apana. Prana means exhalation, breathing out. Apanam means inhalation. Apana has got two meanings. Excretion is also called apana prana. Here apana means inhalation. Breathe in, breathe out. Prana means breathe out. Apana means breathe in. Both you have to observe. Samau krutva means bring balance, uniformity. If you do 9 rounds, 15 rounds, pranayama slows down the breathing. The uniformity will come, rhythm will come, so that it will be stabilized. So easily mind can be focused on Aham Brahmasmi. If breathing is so fast, it has jerks, mind also violently moves. That's why prana is the bridge between the mind and the body. Prana apana samau kritva. That's why sit straight first and do normal simple breathing. In and out. Observe prana vikshanam ani solluvavande. Observation of one's own breathing is very, very helpful to bring the concentration. Pranapano samau krutva. Where? Which prana? Which is moving in your nostrils? எங்கேயோ பிராணம்னு பார்க்காதே வெளியில. நாச அபியந்தர சாரிணௌ. That prana exhalation and inhalation which is going out, coming inside, you are taking in your nostril. Nasa means nostrils. Abhyantara means inside. Charinau means that which is moving in and out. That breathing which is moving between your nostrils, you observe. When? After closing your eyes. Before closing your eyes, you have to keep all the sense objects outside. Let them not enter your mind. Then what? அப்புறம் என்ன பண்ணணும்னா கண்டினியூஷன் தான். யத இந்திரியா மனோபுத்திஹி. So first he has given the sense prana level. Prana vikshana is the prana level. Third point in this shloka, 27th shloka. Sense organs level. Chakshu comes under sense organs level. You have to control. Next level prana you have to control. Means people here also commit mistake. Pranayama manna holding is not the question here. Just vikshana, observation. Okay, that is the prana level. So first line talks about that mind level. Sparshan kritva bahirbahyan, mind level. Chakshuschayvantare bruho, sense organs level. This eyes closed, all other sense organs also uparama, that's called uparati or uparama. Withdraw the senses. Don't allow them to do this and that. கால் ஆடின்னு இருக்கும், கை ஆடின்னு இருக்கும், நல்ல வாய் ஆடின்னு இருக்கும், அப்படிலாம் பண்ணாது. Then pranapana prana level. So 3 levels over. After 3 levels, what is the next one? What you have to do now? Start deeper meditation. This is the preparation. Indriya manobuddhihi yataha. Yata indriya manobuddhihi. Having restrained the sense organs, mind, intelligence. Buddhi means intelligence. Manaha means mind. Indriya means sense organs. Why they are called sense organs? They sense the objects. Why these organs are called sense organs? They sense the objects. That's why they are called sense organs. If you don't sense it, you don't have sense and chulva. If you don't have sense, it is called non-sense and chulva. Non-sense means no sense and ardham. No sense means what? Sense organs are not functioning properly and ardham. Even manasu buddhi also called sense organ antara indriyani. Antara indriyani. We can call them as antarindriyam. That's why mind sense the other people's empathy, sympathy are all called what? The sensitivity of the mind. Manasu, buddhi, indriyani, all yataha means restrained. Restrained means not allowing them to go here and there. 20 minutes, half an hour at least on particular object in front. or Atma, Aham Brahmasmi. I am Panchakosha Vilakshanaha, I am Shariratraya Vilakshanaha, Aham Sakshi, Avasthatraya Sakshi. டீச்சிங் ஞாபகம் இருந்தா சொல்லலாம். அதனால இன்னும் ராமர் கிருஷ்ணரே பிடிச்சுட்டே இருக்கானுங்க. ஒன்று ராமர் கிருஷ்ணர் கூட இல்ல, குஜ தோஷம் சனி தோஷம் 7 லாட் சனின்னு பிடிச்சுட்டு இருக்கோம். எங்க ராமகிருஷ்ணர் வர போறது நமக்கு? அந்த தோஷம் எல்லாம் விட்டுட்டு ராமர் கிருஷ்ணருக்கு வரணும். ராமர் கிருஷ்ணர் எல்லாம் விட்டுட்டு இதுக்கு வரணும். சரீர அவஸ்தாத்ரய சாட்சி நானஹான்னு சொல்லணும். இதெல்லாம் முடியற காரியமா? இன்னும் எவ்வளவு ப்ரிப்பரேஷன் வேணும் பாருங்க. So I have to come out of all this dosha, that dosha. One cinema actor ஏதோ தோஷமா அங்க போய் ஏதோ பண்ணிட்டாங்களா. People are அம்மோ ஆக்டரே என்ன மிஸ் வேர்ல்ட் கம் சினிமா ஆக்டர். Something she has done, some பிராயசித்தம், ஏதோ குஜ தோஷமோ நாக தோஷமோ. அப்போ இவங்களெல்லாம் போய் பண்ற எல்லாருமே என்ன பண்றது பாருங்க. When we come to இஷ்ட தேவதா உபாசனா இதெல்லாம் வரணும். அந்த தோஷத்துல வந்து வெளியில வந்து அசல் இதெல்லாம் தாண்டி அகம் பிரம்மாஸ்மிக்கு போகணும். That is very toughest task. Lord Krishna is talking very casual here. You meditate upon your Atma Swarupam and சொல்றாரு. After controlling the mind, senses and the intelligence, everything, then vigata ichha bhaya krodhaha. This is the process, exact process how to do meditation. Ichha cha bhayancha krodhaha cha. Ichha bhaya krodhaha. Te vigataha yasmat. From whom that Ichha means the desire has gone. I want this another kadiyadu. What do you want? Moksha parayanaha. Munir moksha parayanaha. Our goal enna theriyumo? His goal is nothing but moksha. Parayanamanna paraha mokshaha eva param. Moksha alone is the goal. Param ayanam gatihi yasya. For whom moksha is the goal is called moksha parayanaha. Since he is moksha parayanaha, there is no place for other desire. I want a house, I want a car, I want this, that and all. Craving is not there. No desire. I want only moksha. I want moksha also kuda kadiyadu. First I want moksha also nu kekkanum. அது வரதுக்கு நிறைய பேர் 99% of people how many people are asking for moksha? I also want moksha also along with house, car, children, grandchildren. I want moksha also. Okay appa vechiko adu kuda anna. Then slowly I want moksha alone nu sollanum. அதுதான் மோக்ஷ பராயணஹான்னு அர்த்தம். அப்ப அவனுக்கு என்ன இருக்கும்? வேற கதி என்ன? இவனுக்கு என்ன கதிரான்னா மோக்ஷா ஒன்லி ஐ வாண்ட். தட் இஸ் மை கோல், தட் இஸ் மை டெஸ்டினேஷன், தட் இஸ் மை அல்டிமேட் எய்ம் ஆஃப் லைஃப் అని சொல்ல முடிகிறதா தைரியமா? பயம் கூட சொல்றதுக்கு பயப்படுவா. அசல் மனசுல வரதே கஷ்டம். தைரியமா சொல்லலாம் இல்லையா? ஐ வாண்ட் கார், ஐ வாண்ட் பிஇ டிகிரி, ஐ வாண்ட் எம்பிஏ டிகிரி, ஐ வாண்ட் டு மேரி தட் கார்டு, என்னென்னமோ கோல்ஸ் எல்லாம் சொல்றானே. ஐ வாண்ட் டு பிகம் ஏ பேங்க் ஆஃபீஸர், ஐ வாண்ட் டு பிகம் ஏ இன்ஜினியர், ஐ வாண்ட் டு பிகம் ஏ டாக்டர், ஐ வாண்ட் டு பிகம் ஏ முக்தஹா, ஜீவன் முக்தஹான்னு யாராவது சொல்றானே? தப்பி தவறாவது சொல்லணும். ஐ வாண்ட் மோக்ஷா இன் திஸ் லைஃப். பிரைமரி priority is for moksha. My Shastra study, I want moksha. I want to study, I want to get moksha. I am studying to get moksha. But what about other timings? That are all secondary. I work for my body's sake. Minimum. இப்படி இருக்கணும். அவ்வளோதான் பராயணாக, மோக்ஷ பராயணாக. அந்த லிஸ்டில் நம்ம வருமா இல்லையான்னு பார்த்துக்கணும். அவனுக்கு என்னன்னா விகத இச்சா, நோ டிசைர், நோ அதர் டிசைர்ஸ். விகத பயம். முன்னாடி எல்லாம் காம குரோத only Lord Krishna said. He has not included bhayam. here specifically is including bhaya, vigata bhayam. Since he is not afraid of anything in this universe, he don't want anything. அது வருமா 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 வராதா வரவா கவலை கிடையாது. வந்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் போயிடுவேன்னு பயமும் கிடையாது. இருந்தாலும் என்ன இல்லாட்டாலும் என்ன. That person is so free, no? Nothing can cause fear in his mind in this world. He accepts all the objects, they come and they go. I don't bother. They will not disturb my goal. I have taken human birth here for the purpose. So all these relations, associations, dissociations are temporary. I have come for a purpose. My goal is that peace I have to get. Munihi, mananat iti munihi. He is called munihi. Always thinking, dwelling upon when I am going to get this nishtha, when I am going to become a brahmanishta, when I am going to get. Appadi irukkanum. He is called munir moksha parayanaha. இச்சா விகதா விகத இச்சா விகத பயம் பயமே கிடையாது. அப்போ பயமும் இல்லை இச்சமும் கிடையாது. குரோதம் எப்படி வரும்? எது மேல வரும்? அன்ஃபுல்ஃபில்டு டிசைர்ஸ் தானே குரோதம். இவருக்கு டிசைர்ஸே கிடையாது மோக்ஷம் தவிர. மற்றதெல்லாம் வந்தாலும் பரவாயில்ல, வராட்டாலும் பரவாயில்ல. பிகாஸ் அது வரலன்னா கூட ஓஹோ நல்லதுக்காக வரல நினைச்சு விடுவான். ஒரு செகண்ட் ஹி மே ஃபீல் ஏன் வரலன்னு. ஓஹோ ஃபார் திஸ் கோல் பகவான் maybe decided not to give. அப்படி நினைப்பான். when this person is looking forward for moksha, even that unpleasant, unfavorable result, he look at it as a positive way. What a mind. அப்ப எப்படி பயம் இருக்கும்? No bhayam, no krodha also. Saha, such person, moksha parayanaha, vigata bhaya ichha krodha, the one who is free from all these three, who has controlled his mind, intelligence, intellect and sense organ, such person, saha, that person who has fulfilled all these three, first quarter, second quarter, third quarter and previous shloka, ellame fill up பண்ணணும் அந்த blanks. அவனுக்கு saha yaha sada muktaha. Saha, that person. Yaha saha, whoever does pranavikshanam, whoever controls his sense organs, whoever controls his mind, whoever having the goal, that is moksha as the goal, and who is free from fear, who is free from desire, who is free from anger, such a person. Yaha saha, that person. Muktaha eva. Sada muktaha, he is ever free. Sada muktaha means he becomes liberated forever. Forever means what? திருப்பி fear வராது, பயம் வராது, குரோதம் வராது, டிசைர்ஸும் வராது. அந்த மனசு அங்க இங்க அலைச்சல் எதுவும் கிடையாது, வராது. புத்தி ஸ்டெடியா இருக்கும், மைண்ட் ஸ்டெடியா இருக்கும், சென்ஸ் ஆர்கான்ஸ் ஆர் ஸ்டெடி, எவ்ரி திங் இஸ் ஸ்டெடி. சதா முக்தா, எவர் ஃப்ரீ. The next shloka. And that's why Ratha Kalpana in Kathopanishad. Atmanam rathinam vidhi shriram rathamevatu buddhintu sarathim vidhi manah pragrahavan naraha. புத்தி சரியா இருக்கணும், டிரைவர். மனசுங்கிற ரெயின்ஸ் நம்ம கண்ட்ரோல்ல இருக்கணும். தென் அந்த சென்ஸ் ஆர்கான்ஸ், ஹார்சஸ் should be controlled. Then this Yajamana, Jiva will be taken care of to the destiny, moksha. So, நம்ம உடம்பே ஒரு ரதம், நம்ம மனசே நமக்கு கடிவாளம், நம்ம புத்தி நமக்கு டிரைவர், சாரதி, and நம்ம sense organs are like horses. Therefore, all sense objects are roads. ஜாகிரதையா பார்த்துட்டு போகணும், கீழே விடுவோம் இல்லைன்னா. அப்ப இந்த ஜீவாத்மா சுவாமி ரிகக்னைஸ் பரமாத்மா. அதனால புத்தி சரியா வச்சுக்கோன்னு சொல்லுவான். போக்தாரம் யஜ்ஞ தபசாம் सर्वलोकमहेश्वरम् सुहृदं सर्वभूतानां ज्ञात्वा मां शान्तिमृच्छति. Literal meaning of Muni is Nididhyasana Karta here. The one who performs Nididhyasanam. Nididhyasana means dwelling upon the teaching. The teaching is nothing but Aham Brahma Asmi Mahavakyam. Especially in meditation time, all will come to surface. No, all past vasanas will come to surface. Again, repeatedly one has to do meditation. Therefore, next class onwards, we are going to start meditation. 6:10 to 6:30 meditation class. Until 6th chapter, regular meditation class will be there every Saturday. Now look into the shloka. Mam gnatva. Knowing me, having known gnatva. So once he is a moksha parayanaha, what he knows? Atma Swarupam. Mam gnatva. Having understood me. Who is? What type of me? Bhoktaram yajna tapasam. Yajna tapasam bhoktaram. Yajnam means yajnam. All rituals. Tapas means all disciplines. Austerities, japa, fasting, all sorts of disciplines. Tapas means, see, yajna is a concrete form or a tangible, visible, outside. When you are offering something, it is tangible. A ritual is tangible, visible. But tapas, internal, manasa puja, manasa japa, manasa parayanam, all are concrete, abstract level. That's why tapas. Whatever you do, yajna means kayaka vachaka. Tapas means manasika. So kayaka vachaka manasa, whatever you do, bhoktaram aham. I am the enjoyer. I am the bhokta. All whatever you are offering come to me alone, Arjuna. Bhoktaram. Who is the partaker, receiver of all rituals and vows. That's why whenever we are taking a vow, that vow, the discipline I am following, who is the enjoyer? Paramatma. That Paramatma enjoying and giving phalam to us, therefore I am also enjoyer. So Paramatma also enjoyer, Jivatma also enjoyer. That means what? See, totally Paramatma only enjoys. Who will do? Any ritual, who will perform? And the ritual performance, vows performance, any japa, tapa, anak enakudani varanam phalam. அது பகவானுக்கு போய் பகவான் மூலமா நமக்கு வரும். அப்படிதான் அர்த்தம் புரிஞ்சுக்கணும். ஓகே, அதுதான் போக்தாரம் தபசாம். Who is this bhokta? Yajna tapasam bhokta sarvaloka maheshwaram. Who is the supreme lord of worlds? Sarvesham lokanam Ishvaraha. Mahantam Ishvaraha. Sarvaloka maheshwaram. That's why Draupadi asked, why Lord Krishna you are delaying? When in the Sabhala she called Lord Krishna, why you are making so late, so delay, so much delay? See, you called me Dwaraka Vasa, therefore it is delay. I have to come from Dwaraka. Hridaya Nivasa ni kuptirkalam illiyo. If you would have called me, hey Hridaya Nivasa. See, Bhagavan is all pervading. Why she has to call Dwaraka Vasa? Hey Hridaya Nivasa, please come. Manchana udane vandiruvar. Sarvake Surudam Sarvabhutanam. Parungo. Sarvaloka Maheshwaram Paramatma, who is the Lord of all universe, total universe. Where is he? Surudam. He is the well-wisher, staying in our own heart. Idu vittitu enga odigindrane gnana tangame anna. இங்க விட்டுட்டு எங்கெங்கோ ஓடுகின்றான். அங்கே பண்ணி இது பண்ணி அது பண்ணி இது பண்ணி படி ஏற முடியாமல கஷ்டப்பட்டு அங்க பிரதர்ஷனம் பண்ணி அந்த பிரதர்ஷனம் பண்ணி, ஐயோ சுகிருதம். whose body என்ன? சர்வபூதானாம், in all bodies, who is the friend of all beings. Pratyupakaram nirapekshaya, without expecting anything, he is there in your heart to help you. Such a person, whoever knows me like that, in the form of Atma, in his own heart, in every being, Shanti mrichati. Mrichati enna? Richati. Shantim plus richati. Shanti mrichati. Richati means attains. That person attains Shanti. The Shanti has got a significant meaning. Swarupa Jnanam prapnoti ityartha. Sarva samsara uparati. All problems will go away. So he attained peace. Parameshwara is not in every jiva, but every jiva is Parameshwara. Every jiva is Parameshwara. Parameshwara is there in me. If a person do not know, it is as good as not knowing he is a jiva. Parameshwara is there in every jiva, but the jiva should recognize. That's what we have to understand. Parameshwara is in everyone. Jiva is the doer and Parameshwara is the enjoyer. Enjoyer in the form of Jiva. This is through the Atma Jnana only praptam. Then what? Over. Om Tat Sat. Iti Srimad Bhagavad Gitasu Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyayam Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Karma Sannyasa Yogo Nama Panchamodhyayah. Thus ends the 5th chapter titled Karma Sannyasa Yoga. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.